This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls against the Louisville Cardinals. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Guys, we are ready down here on the field for the Fiesta Bowl. It is electric. We had one of the highest scoring, most dynamic and exciting playoff games of the year last year. We are hoping for another game just like that. The fans are loud, energetic, and ready to rock. I'll keep you posted on how things go down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Florida Atlantic's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good offensively. You got to change up the looks. You got to be aggressive. And ultimately, you got to be lucky. The ball has to find your hands at least once, maybe twice today.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, you got to love a first down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook. Now you can take a shot. You can be aggressive. Second and inches, anything is at your disposal.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
This whole line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
And the Owls with first and 10 here. Looking to pass this time. The receiver makes the catch. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. And now the handoff. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
That's just a tremendous job up front. This offensive line doing work. This blocking scheme is perfect. That's a great run, setting them up for first and goal. This running back continues to do well. I'm so impressed with this offense overall, but in particular what they're doing in the run game.
Touchdown, Owls, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
The Cardinals offense comes out for their first possession today. Often the key issue in these games, Joel, is rest versus rust. One side coming off a bye, the other team coming off a victory. We'll see what plays out today.
Well, what's happened so far in these 12-team playoffs is that the team with the bye is 1-7 in this quarterfinal round. Indiana, the only team that was able to get over the hump and actually get a win off of a bye. I think rust has always trumped the rest that you speak of. We'll see if they can get some momentum here early in this game.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Now they'll take a quick timeout here to avoid the delay of game. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion. Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
The Owls are moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down. He's got a crease. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. And the Owls getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's a quick grab. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, FAU. And they get set now to try the PAT.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Cardinals' offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's got some space. Look out. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Cardinals, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Play action here on first down. Bringing pressure. Now the pass rush gets home.
This coaching staff told us they had to be prepared to face play action pass. And here it is. Nobody fooled. They get into the backfield and sack the quarterback. They've got to feel good about that one.
Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. They're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Pump over the middle. It's McCoy. Stopped right there, but it's first and goal at the 5. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in
and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
Chris, this is why he's one of the best players in the country, is he's so productive. Now his second rushing touchdown.
It's blocked. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They're going to run it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
These are those little body punches in a heavyweight fight. You get a first down with the run game. The defense starts getting frustrated. Watch those safeties. If they start creeping up near the line of scrimmage, now you've got them as an offensive play caller. You can get to the play-action pass and take a shot over the top.
A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? And here's the handoff. Got an opening here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
The running back's best friend. Hand the football off, move the chains. You don't have to do anything. It's totally mindless. You don't have to make a decision. You just get back into the huddle and you look at your teammates and you say, good job, boys. Let's keep it going.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Florida Atlantic with the lead first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Crucial third down play after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is batted away, incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. On first down, it's play action. Gets rid of it on the move. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Five-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That short completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. He'll be ruled down there, but it is enough for a first down.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Handoff from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he finds the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Nearly intercepted in the end zone. Couldn't quite hang on. Does set up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Here comes the pressure. Cut quickly. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Open field ahead. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. No surprise, the tight end making a play here in this must-win game, Joel. He's been a solid, effective weapon all season.
Well, this guy is such a matchup nightmare in the red zone. That's the exact conversation we had with all these defensive coaches, as they were saying they're going to have to target him and probably double-team him, in particular here in the red zone. He's been so effective getting into the end zone this year. This is where I think they need to double-team him, Chris. Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
This front seven is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense picks it up, still moving. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's now protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out, first down for their offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the out route. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35. First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass. And to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Loss on the completion sets up a second and long now. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, they've got him for a sack on third down. And the Cardinals decide to spend their first timeout here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Owls will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got to handle that ball so you can throw it accurately.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. Pass is caught on a comeback route. Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here comes the rush. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. So now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
And the Owls will kick this away to start the second half. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Cardinals' offense is back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it with room to run. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Cardinals.
It's just such a weapon to have a guy that outside of the schematics of the play can scramble his way for a touchdown. There's nothing really the defense can do here, Chris. Unless you've got a spy with great athleticism, this quarterback's going to beat you on the outside, and he does here for a score.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustment. Oh, look out, he's got open space. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's a nice read by the quarterback on the RPO, but Chris, the key to that, as we know, is the offensive line not going downfield. Credit those big guys up front holding their water.
And they'll use the ground game here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Excellent play by this defense. Getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a wide receiver screen. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And they'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Look out, he's breaking free. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, we knew these third downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that. And this play caller, it seems like he's in a good rhythm right now, in particular on third down.
They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long. And here again, the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? On the ground, it's Brown. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Louisville.
This is exactly what makes this back so special. If he gets a crease, he gets any open space, he's got home run ability. Look at the speed and explosiveness once he's in the open field. He takes it the distance. That's a huge touchdown. This defense is going to have to do something different moving forward, Chris. They cannot allow this guy to get that much space.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Here on the Owls sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, But they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the pressure's on. Looks left and finds his target there. He's in the clear. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25. It's another clutch play by this combination. Joe, how about the timing between this quarterback and receiver today?
Chris, you said it perfectly. These two on the same page. The anticipation from the quarterback, the timing and spacing from the wide receiver. You think about the thousands and thousands of routes that these guys have thrown together during the course of the season or even the summer. They're reaping the rewards of all that hard work.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. Good enough for first down yardage. The Owls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes another stop. 3rd down coming up.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Owls hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
It is so difficult to run the football in this field position because the field is condensed. All those defenders are up near the line of scrimmage. They're trying to just win the line of scrimmage, get this ball in with the running back, but there's nowhere to go.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Coming after him. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Hughes. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Time for one more play here in the quarter. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Nice grab. It's Hughes. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Florida Atlantic with the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to throw it again. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on third down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quick.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Powerful running into the secondary. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 25.
Nice completion for a first down, but in a 2-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 155 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. 2nd and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Touchdown, Cardinals. They finish off the scoring drive. The Cardinals answer right back. See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tap to first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Here comes the handoff. Look out, he's got space ahead. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. The Owls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust. It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Grinding away with the running game. He's got space. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. And the Owls looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. The Owls looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keeping it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And Louisville will now call their 2nd timeout. We've got one more timeout to use now.
Well, I know that the offense would love to take more time off the clock, but with only a 3-point lead, they've got to get this ball in the end zone. If they have to settle for a field goal, they'll only be up 6. I do not like that position for them and their defense. So they've got to get this ball into the end zone. It's not about the clock, it's about the touchdown.
He's got it near the end zone. Can't quite make it. He stopped short at the 2-yard line. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I wouldn't mind to see them get aggressive right here. This is your opportunity to convert, stay on the field, run more clock, and potentially put the ball in the end zone to really ice this game away. This is the time where you got to have a killer instinct. Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone, but they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
And the Cardinals' offense is back out on the field now. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? Takes the handoff, heads to the right.